let's also break some of the stereotypes that are constructed in the media. And of course, we can also be critical of certain aspects because the administration cannot be 100% right about everything. In that sense, if we look at Uttar Pradesh's education, the literacy rate was also largely affected starting from the time of independence. Now, especially in the last 5 years, do you see a transformation in terms of that? Because Uttar Pradesh and Bihar were notoriously known for the infamous cheating scandals.
So I'll tell you two aspects. One is all on the 10th and 12th exams, all the various Bharti exams, right? Uttar Pradesh, as you rightly said, was known for cheating. So much so that Kalyan Singh, when he was a chief minister, earlier chief minister of BJP, has to bring a law against cheating. And when Mulayam Singh Yadav came, this is the first law he cancelled. He said, "Na cheating to kar sakte hain," right? And similar Akhilesh Yadav followed. You will not imagine, and I'll send you bite later. Akhilesh Yadav on multiple platforms, not once or twice, multiple platforms, he's speaking from the stage कि थोड़ी बहुत cheating तो चलती है. एग्जाम पास करने के लिए कौन चीटिंग नहीं करता है? दिस इज अखिलेश यादव सेइंग.
ये तो उन्होंने गैंग रेप्स के बारे में भी कहा ना कि
या लड़के मुलायम सिंह से लड़के गलती हो जाती है. दिस वर द फिलॉसफी ऑफ समाजवादी पार्टी गवर्नमेंट. लड़के गलती हो जाती है, थोड़ी बहुत चीटिंग तो सब कर सकते हैं, ये तो बीजेपी की वैक्सीन है. शिवपाल सिंह यादव यूज्ड टू से इन द ऑफिसर्स एंड रिकॉर्डेड मीटिंग कि थोड़ी बहुत घपला कर लो, थोड़ी बहुत रिश्वत ले सकते हैं अगर मेहनत से काम करोगे तो. राइट. बट दीस वर देयर एथोस ऑफ वर्किंग. So when the Yogi Adityanath inherited the state, it has the ethos that थोड़ी बहुत cheating जायज है. कौन एग्जाम पास करने के लिए चीटिंग नहीं करता? And then that one of the deputy chief minister, he has put him on the task, right? Dinesh Sharma ji, right? And then I remember a detailed conversation with Dinesh ji. He explained me that how there were 4 established methods of cheating. There was a whole cheating mafia used to run, right? First was a solver method, and you'll be surprised to hear that we are discussing this. What are the methods of cheating? What is the solver method? So Sharan is a brilliant guy. Shantanu doesn't know much, so Shantanu will hire Sharan, and instead of Shantanu, Sharan will go and write the exam, right? And he'll carry a fake ID card of Shantanu, and Sharan will be given some 4-5 lakh rupees to solve the paper for me. That's a solver method. So now Narendra Modi ji has given a very beautiful thing, Aadhaar card. Right? So now we use Aadhaar card extensively, so only the right person can go and give the exam. So that's how the solver method. And wherever there's a solver being caught, he's sent to jail. Second method was mass cheating. Mass cheating means the invigilator himself, the examiner himself is narrating the answer in certain sections, right? And that's how the examination centers were allocated only after couple of norms. If you have a pakka boundary wall, if you don't have residents inside the school wall, if you have a CCTV camera in every classroom, right, then only the classrooms were or the schools were given as examination center, and every classroom was monitored from a centralized controlled CCTV monitoring room, right? And wherever there is an iota of doubt, the examination center was cancelled. This was the second method. Third method, and that was very hard, you'll find it very tricky. Third method was that they will swap the answer sheets, some last pages from the meritorious students to the not so meritorious students, right? And the meritorious student will get less marks. Poor guy, he has written nicely, he has worked hard, right? And his pages will be torn off and will be stuck to the non-meritorious student who has given money to this cheating mafias, right? And now every book and every notebook is barcoded. You can't change this hanky-panky. Okay. Right? And the last method was paper leaking. Right? Paper leaking. Now every vehicle which is carrying the paper is with GPS. Whenever there's a change of route, it's tracked. But still, this is the last thing which is still not solved. Right? So if there are 500 exams happening in UP, 10 are still getting leaked. Still recently one got. But earlier, in an earlier government, such an exam where a paper is leaked would have happened easily, and the people who cheated would have passed. Now all such papers are stopped. So that's an inconvenience.
Sorry, state of affairs when you have to put GPS on vans carrying exam sheets.
Yeah, exactly. And now, in fact, now I'm hearing they may move to a even advanced technology which CBSE is using in a couple of their exams, that they will release the pen drive of the examination paper 1 hour before from the examination center, and there'll be a printer at the center. The exam, the paper will be printed at the center, right? So this is a lot of expense, right? But I think they're planning to move to that, because this is one thing that which are not they're not able to solve still. They're largely 90%, 95% they're able to solve, but even 5%. Yogi Adityanath normal says, I want zero error in my system. So this is the education. In the primary education, Sharan, in the primary education, two massive changes. One is Mission Kayakalp, in which all the infrastructure of schools being changed. 22 parameters are taken: school boundary, classroom, toilets, wall painting, electricity, water supply. So all these are achieved, right? And the second, Mission Prerna. First time in such massive scale, somebody is leading a project which is leading to learning outcomes. Because all governments were talking about infrastructure. Oh, we'll make good schools and learning will happen. There's the first time some government is talking about learning outcomes. There are learning targets given to teachers. They are make sure that every child achieve this learning targets, and once they declare it, the whole block will be tested by a third party. And if they achieve the 80% passing grade, they'll call Prerna block, Prerna district, Prerna state, right?
Okay.
And a very senior officer who is now the DM of Gorakhpur, Vijay Kiran Anand, led this project, right? So Mission Prerna, Mission Kayakalp, and stopping the cheating. These are three massive changes that UP education system and so on.
That's a very interesting way of incentivizing students and institutions that are performing rather honestly and rather well. And it's admirable that the administration has its grit, that it's not losing its hope about changing the education system, because I think this is somehow central to Uttar Pradesh's future as well.
And one thing, Sharan, when a UP wala used to go outside, right, he was branded as ye to cheating karke aaya hai.
Yeah.
Every UP CV will be shown in the dustbin, so that even the one who passed through not through cheating, who through hard work, right, they used to get this tag that ye to cheating karke aaya hai. So this has diminished the brand of Uttar Pradesh, and that's why the UP wala bhaiya means someone who comes from a lawless state, someone who's come from a cheating mafia state. Oh, he's only what to do a labor work, right? So that has harmed the image of UP during Akhilesh Yadav's time and Mulayam Singh Yadav's time.
Right.
That is also a big problem, and that's why my subtitle is that how Yogi Adityanath changed the UP wala bhaiya image to a badge of honor.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.